down screaming, whoa. If all we have is time, then we'll be alright. Not this time.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Rashin here and I'm back for another GTA 5 video, and it's my second review, I believe. And today we'll be looking at the Oppressor Mk II, the predecessor of a vehicle which was already OP. But hey, let's try and see if it's better, sort of, with its stuff. I don't have the trade price, so yeah, that's 3 mil. So for the price of about $4 million, and you need to buy the terabyte, which is another $2 million, you get this thing. It has the flare options like a plane, and your normal engine trims, and can have, just like the old Oppressor, you can change like the engine looks, you know, normal stuff. But the weapons, you have the explosive machine gun, which is like the rogue machine gun, and you got the normal homing missiles. I chose the homing missile because, well, who's gonna be bothered aiming anymore? Who does that anymore? Your camos are just the normal gun running camos that you get from research. And about the missiles, I don't know if it's the same Oppressor missiles that you get on the Mark I. Don't get me on that, I am not really sure about that. So for my coloring of the Oppressor, I just went with the same sort of feel of my old Oppressor. You know, just to make them look sort of similar, and I chose the flare. Now, on the road or sky, the Oppressor when flying will always constantly dip down, just as you saw then. And here, let me do it again. It slowly drops down over time when using it, so you have to contrast between going up and down. The Oppressor also acts the way of the Deluxo, where it has to rise up slowly, and it can also turn on the point as well, but it's also a lot quicker than the Deluxo. And one thing which really surprised me was how good this thing turns. Like, it goes into corners really well, it can do really sharp turns from out of nowhere. And by the way, this is a pre-recording of me playing because I screwed up the recording and I do end up falling off while trying to test this thing. But yep, there we go. But overall, the Oppressor is really good at pivot turning and turning, like, in general. It's really good, that's all I can say. Like, if you like slow down, stop the booster a bit and turn, you can do a full-on sharp turn. I do have to point out as well that this thing is faster, just like the Deluxo, if it's on the ground. If it's flying, it is a little bit slower. And the boost, you must be stationary to use, like, for it to recharge. And the flares, they don't work if you're stationary like that. You have to be moving. You have to be moving, and as you can see, I'm just recharging my boost there. You have to be moving and in the air for it to work, so, but mostly just in the air, so the flares could actually activate. As a vehicle to use, like, for dominating, like, foot people, like people on foot, I wouldn't really recommend this because it's a bit harder to use. Even with the explosive MG, it's a little bit hard to use, but against vehicles and in missions, this thing is really good. And because of its independency, it's not dependent on the rocket booster anymore. It can go by itself. It doesn't need that helping hand, so it can literally go anywhere. And in the ocean, when you're hovering over the ocean, don't try and dip, like, always dip down into the ocean. That would be. So yeah, would I recommend it? I'm sort of in the middle. If you are on a tight budget and you want to get either one of them, I'd go for the Oppressor Mark I because how much it can go up and down really fast, how far it can glide. But don't get me wrong, don't get this assumption in your head that I hate the Oppressor Mark II. I absolutely love it. I've been hyping this thing for I don't know how long, and I love it. But in my opinion, the Oppressor Mk I is more practical, I guess, and it's more like easier to use in a way. But the Oppressor Mk II I would definitely use for more combat, whilst the Oppressor Mk I would use that for like missions. But I'll still use them both like evenly. But would you buy it? Personally, it's your decision. If you have the money for it and you don't have anything else to spend for, go ahead, go get it. If you're on a tight budget, get the Mk I. And on that note, I hope you guys did enjoy this little review. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss the beat, and I'll see you guys in the next video.